Stomping Grounds.
Look, do you have to?
We have to. I got a couple comments on the channel saying that they're happy wrestling is back on the channel. I haven't been doing wrestling a couple of weeks because people do look at us to talk about stuff because there are times where I don't watch things. I go to different YouTubers to see what their opinions. I know they did it, so
right.
I unfortunately I'm in that boat, and so I want to make sure I'm here for my subscribers and the people that watch us and listen to us. So we got a 9-match card for Stomping Grounds. Is that non-main card or is that a pre-show too? Bro, I don't see no star next to none of these matches that indicate pre-show.
Ooh.
I know we're going to get a pre-show, but
right
as of right now, they have not said which one it's going to be.
Why need a pre-show? They can barely sell out the damn arena.
Exactly. Exactly. So people gonna be there for the pre-show to get what? Like, that's a chair that I don't want. Can you
see now let me just say this. Now for people who don't know out there, apparently the sales of Stomping Ground aren't doing so hot. Why that is, you can take your opinion take your choice of why you want to say that. Down to the fact that it was announced that they was doing sales on 2-for-1, not like from a third-party site, like from WWE directly. You can buy one ticket and get a second ticket free. I ain't never in my life heard about that for a house match, let alone an actual pay-per-view. Now, I'm not gonna be real. I live in Philly. Mm-hmm. Extreme Rules come here next month. If you tell me I get 2 seats for $35, guess what? You gotta say, I'm all the way real.
Yo, be honest with you, wouldn't it be best if you can't give away that free ticket, though?
Yo, you trying to go? Nah, dog. But I'm just saying, nah, dog.
somebody like Chubbs, he'll probably sell it.
Yep, he would. But with that being said, me and Chubb's definitely going to evolve next month.
Yeah. Well, hope that's good too. I mean, it is. But so the best I can do is just go down the matches, see what our thoughts are going to be, and how this is going to lead us into Extreme Rules. So the first one let's get into. I'm gonna try to go as low as I can. For a triple threat for the Cruiserweight Championship, didn't know this was a thing. Tony Nese versus Akira Tozawa versus Drew Gulak. Because I swore I saw Drew Gulak on NXT fight the past couple of weeks.
He absolutely has been fighting. I'm sorry, I don't know his name yet. I don't. The Asian wrestler, I do not know his name yet. But they had one match in which the Asian wrestler won by pin, and they was like, "Oh, you can submit me." So they actually had a submission match, which was darn good. I need to learn his name. Sorry for the disrespect, but that was a good match. I saw that.
Yeah.
So Drew Gulak is in this 205 match. In my head, he had traded over to NXT. So when it comes to the idea of triple threat and me not watching 205 heavy, I don't know.
Honestly, I don't know how Tony Nese's reaction has been with the Cruiserweight Championship because I've not been watching 205 live in a while. All I know is that he won at WrestleMania from Buddy Murphy, who still hasn't showed up on SmackDown yet. So I think Tony Nese retains it.
I just want to throw this out there. I don't know how many championship matches I done seen Akira Tozawa in at this moment, but it's a lot.
Yeah. And I don't have him winning. Maybe they decided to give it to Drew Gulak, but since he's doing work on NXT, I would think that Tony Nese retains it here.
I'm rocking the same boat for you. That's where my head is at. And I'm sorry I can't add but so much more to it, but that's where I'm at. Moxie?
I think Tony Nese retains it, honestly, because this pretty much it ties into what I think may happen later down the line. This with involving Mike Kanellis.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get to Mr. Kanellis later on in the show.
Okay.
Next matchup for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships: Dale Bryan and Rowan versus Heavy Machinery, Chris and Tucker, Otis and Tucker. Stakes and weights, baby. So Do they walk out the new tag team champions, or do Daniel Bryan and Rowan retain?
I'll go first if y'all don't mind.
Sure.
I don't see a reason for Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan to drop it. I don't. Like trying to think of it from the wrestling point of view. I don't see Heavy Machinery make the presence on the main card get strong enough to contend this. But at the same time, if I'm looking at the SmackDown Tag Team division right now, or let's be real, does it matter if it's just the SmackDown Tag Team division? I don't really know. I'm not seeing a reason for them to pass the titles to them at this moment. I just don't. So I got Daniel and Eric retaining. I don't see why they will lose. I just don't.
Moxie.
I see them. See Daniel Bryan and Rowan retaining. I don't see, like, honestly, this is honestly considered a throwaway pay-per-view. Like, if they really want to drop this titles, I can see them until Extreme Rules, or they change it at SummerSlam. That's just my opinion on it. But Daniel Bryan, they're keeping the belts. There's no way the hell they're dropping them.
I have to agree with all y'all. I'm still kind of surprised that they didn't make the Hemp Tag Team Championships yet. So I was like, well, he ain't got the Hemp World Heavyweight Champions. So if they're the Planet's Tag Team Champions, where are my Hemp belts?
See, I agree with you. I see why he did it as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, but does the tag team division have enough fire to put a change on the titles right now?
Nope.
I think not.
Because Daniel Bryan said the same thing. Nope, they suck.
Right. Like his promo was real. Like, we know that was a promo, but everybody that heard that promo that he was talking about, yo, the tag team division is trash right now, you sitting there like, yeah, because I got to see the Usos on both shows to see a tag team match.
That was real. He was shooting from the hip from that one.
Right. So until the tag team division get that pump up in knees, y'all know I'm a Zack Ryder fan, but we all knew how this was ending. Let's be real. There's no tag teams right now doing anything right now that has me aggressively interested in the tag team division. Not that they're bad. They just don't have me pushing for the tag team division right now.
I understand.
Sorry.
No, I do understand that. Because speaking of tag teams, because we're not done yet, we got the New Day, Big E and Xavier Woods versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. This was just put together last week on SmackDown. So
I didn't even realize that.
Who wins this matchup?
I really feel like somebody walked around in the back and they just looked at the card and said, "We got to make the crowd happy somewhere."
Yeah.
They went 2K mode. They went 2K mode, universe mode on it.
Right. And if I may say, I don't feel like KO needs another loss.
Neither does Sam, to be honest with you.
Right. They've been losing on everything for months. Let's be real. Months. Even in KO getting this, I guess we're going to call it a title push, it was still like, so I can't, and here's why I'm torn as trying to be a wrestling fan and trying to be a mark. Like, seriously, is the fact that I know KO can't really take another L for real, but I don't really see Big E coming back into an L.
Fair enough.
Like, so, and I'm just thinking, and this is me trying to long-term booking, like, maybe if New Day wins, then we got a 3-on-3 match at Extreme Rules, because hopefully we get a card with extreme matches of some sort, or at least stipulation matches of some sort. So, and me reaching in the darkness for this one, I'm gonna say the New Day.
All right, Moxie.
Damn. For that, I'm gonna go with the New Day on it.
Huh?
Yeah. I said, oh shit. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I said, honestly, I don't really know too much about this match, but I'm just gonna say I'm gonna go with the New Day on this one.
Okay. I'm actually gonna go with Owens and Zayn because Zayn has been getting, swept in these 2 out of 3 Falls matches. As soon as that Total Paradise hits, he's out, and I'm like, look, y'all gotta make Owens and Zayn somewhat of a threat because I don't think New Day gets a clean sweep the whole night. So I have Xavier Woods taking the pin here with KO and Sami Zayn getting their heat back in this matchup.
It's me.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No. I'm just saying. Go ahead. Is it me or do KO be looking sad? Y'all be looking at him in the ring. He like, I gotta come do this again. I swear they had him come out for like 3 weeks and not even talk. He's just gonna stand there like, I'm gonna be the muscle.
Yeah.
Ooh. Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Like you were saying, Moxie.
I was getting ready to say, it always seems like anytime if the New Day are going to take a loss, it always seems like Xavier Woods is always the one that takes the fall.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
and I mean, I'm not gonna say he performed. They had an even booking performing match between Xavier and Dolph. Yes, you're right. Xavier took the fall. You're not wrong.
But
Xavier took the fall.
That was a good match, though. I enjoyed that match.
But that was a good match. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, so. And this is just me thinking this way. We all can come to the term that KO and Sammy need to win something. Let's say they win. Then what?
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
If New Day wins, then what?
Right. If New Day wins, then you know what? If New Day wins and Kofi wins, then they celebrate on SmackDown. Hey, look at us, we won.
What?
If Sammy
wins,
week? They go to SmackDown another week.
Big E already trying to make the freaky hour. Like they've been celebrating for 3 weeks straight. I get it now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's why we said it's a throw together match.
This whole pay-per-view was a throw together. It's throw together with rematches. That's all it is.
Thank you for that segue, because the next rematch we got is from WrestleMania 35. Roman Reigns taking on Drew McIntyre.
Goodness.
I have never been tired of hearing a Drew McIntyre monologue about how he wants to disfigure Roman Reigns and his kids are going to be upset. Every week I see Drew McIntyre, Monday and Tuesday. He say the same shit and he gets so serious to the point I'm like, you know what? Drew McIntyre, if you're not careful, you about to go back down that slide of how you was when I did like you in 2009, but I'm not trying to go back there. Like when he beat up Heath, I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Fuck
right.
3MB. Jim need to do the same damn thing. But
Right.
it didn't happen, so I'm gonna go take the round this one. I see Drew McIntyre getting his win back because I think we're setting up for Roman and Shane at SummerSlam. Maybe, maybe not, because of a rematch. I'm not sure, but Shane's gonna get involved somehow. It's hard because I'm like, so are we doing Roman and Shane, or are we doing Miz and Shane? Like, what's going on with that? Why is there so much Shane on my TV? To be honest with you,
my pops had said the same thing because he watched the SmackDown. He was like, "This shit is corny." He said, "Why is Shane is even on there?"
You know, there was a time in 2016, the month was April, when and that glorious theme song of "Here Comes the Money" came on, and Shane came out. I was jumping up out of my seat. Shane has been gone for 8 years, and he's back, and he's gonna be in a Hell in a Cell match. Or you gotta be crazy. But now, I am so sick and tired of seeing Shane McMahon on my television screen, Raw and SmackDown eating lobster tails and Omaha steaks and running away from Roman Reigns. I'm sick of it. So,
like you're not wrong. My girlfriend looked me dead in the face and said, "I know Shane is your favorite wrestler, but I know you're tired of seeing them." And I looked at dead in the face and said, "Don't make me answer that question."
Don't worry, because you're going to have your time to answer it right now, because I already said Drew going to win this match. So who you got winning?
Look, I need Drew to win.
Yeah.
Drew has been taught. Look, let's be real. If Drew lose, Roman has beat him 3 times in a row straight. Shut up. I can't hear you say one other word if Roman wins this match. Yes, I could also look from the point of view as they already had Roman lose at the last pay-per-view. Are they going to have him lose at this one too? On some real, please. And that's not a dislike Roman thing. It's that I need Drew to have this.
He needs to win.
Even if Drew win this, you can give me one last match between them is some type of last man standing finish it all match. If Roman wins this, Drew goes to one show and stay there. I think Shane got to turn to him. You out the group. We just all Elias right now. I'm sorry.
What
Elias
group?
can't buy a
This
win.
group keeps changing day to day.
Because they got Elias, they got the Revival, they got, I think Bobby was there for a minute.
Bruh, they just got the Revival on Monday. I'm like, where they come from?
Nowhere. They came out of nowhere. They collecting their paycheck. Literally, they was picking up that money. That's their money that they owe.
Shane, history has taught us anything. Shane is the worst at getting groups and keeping them together.
Yes. Main Street Posse. Can we say that?
Oof.
Remember the Main Street Posse?
Absolutely, Pete Gas.
I had a nerve to call those finishing with the gas mask. Well, that sucked. It's time to go.
So look, I'm gonna roll with you. Yes, give the W to Drew because he needs it. He really does.
Say for you, Moxie,
yes,
Drew.
I want them to. Drew, he needs this win because honestly, in my honest opinion, he should have won. He should have won at WrestleMania when they fought. I get it. It was Roman coming back, but honestly, like it's like, come on, like Drew is pretty much is that guy, like that heel that you need.
Look,
that's the guy. That he's a guy that you need.
In all reality, that match shouldn't have even happened at WrestleMania. To be honest with you, but you know, we had the cancer victory, so there we go.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Hey, but she be cancer. But what's the next match?
So, let's talk about some of the women here. For the SmackDown Women's Championship, we have Bayley going up against Raw superstar Alexa Bliss.
See, can I just ask a question?
Sure.
Shouldn't I believe that Alexa can't win this because she on Raw?
Wild card
should make me not pick Alexa, right?
Wild card be damned. Okay. So
real quick, I hate the wild card. I think everyone does. I heard them say 3 superstars, then 5. And look, I'll be counting every week. So I count Shane from the rip because that's 1. So he always got his posse with him. That's at least another 2, 3. I see like 4 other people come over. That's 6. I'm like, so the wild card is just called. It's just called, let's put the same 10 wrestlers. Like, I feel like they got a pit of 20 wrestlers. Forget all the rest of the roster. Y'all 20 is going to actually have some type of match or promo. The other 140 of y'all, I need y'all to chase R-Truth all night. All right, we'll go on to next week.
So, I mean, that's accurate. So, Women's Championship. So, this time, Moxie, I'll start with you. Who wins?
For this, honestly, I thought long and hard on this one. I was thinking of two different scenarios, but I got Bayley retaining off of Nikki Cross, pretty much costing Alexa costing her the win. Mm-hmm. And that's going to set up something where I think it could set up something where it'll be a triple threat match at Extreme Rules with an actual stipulation.
Last time Bayley and Alexa Bliss had a stipulation at Extreme Rules, didn't turn out too good.
It did not. I remember that.
Candlestick on the pole did not turn out too good.
Yes, I remember that. But maybe the possibility of a third person that can actually give it some life that it actually needed.
I mean, Nikki Cross ain't that girl, but. You know, I mean,
who would you think? Because Nia Jax is out.
I would put you on a third match.
You wouldn't do a triple threat?
No, I don't even want to see the. She is from Raw. I don't even want to see Bayley challenge Alexa Bliss when you have people like, I don't know, Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, Ember Moon on your show.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you just mentioned 3 people in their whole mini storyline between them. That storyline might get worked already to Extreme Rules. If we going to be all the way real, we might see that get worked to Extreme Rules. If I may, Moxie, I agree with you. I see this triple threat match happening. I don't see no extra stipulation, but that is the stipulation at Extreme Rules.
So you see Bayley
getting involved.
You see Bayley, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Cross.
I see that at Extreme Rules. I see Bayley retaining because first off, it's in Bayley's hometown. I know that should be enough, but Alexa has already beat Bayley in her hometown and took the title from her once. I don't see them doing that twice. I see Bayley wins. I see Nikki Cross getting involved, feel like she's helping Alexa Bliss, but Bayley turns that into maybe even it could be something as simple as a roll-up. Something like that happening. And then, Bayley retained. She's happy. Alexa Bliss is pissed. She goes off on Nikki, but Nikki is still mad at the both of them. Hey, look, it's Extreme Rules. We need a match stipulation. All 3 of y'all go. You're right, Mr. AD. This did not turn out well the last time Bayley and Alexa Bliss had a match at Extreme Rules. And WWE, I can clearly see they out there. Let's throw in the third person, see how it go. Because you know what? All the other women in SmackDown's like, so who we gonna pull, really? We gonna pull Charlotte again? No, let's give her a break. All right, we're gonna do this Mandy and Ember Moon thing for a while. All right, let's let that rock. Who else work here? All right, yeah, let's go with the triple threat.
Who else work here? Damn.
Alright, well, I appreciate all y'all enthusiasm and y'all confidence that Alexa Bliss is not going to get hurt again in this matchup. So, I got Bayley and one and done because once again, Alexa Bliss will go back on the shelf for some other unknown reasons. And there's going to be no point in keeping this thing going. Alexa ain't taking no bumps. Do you watch her matches and do you see her the past week? She ain't taking no bumps.
Yeah, I noticed.
So she's not going to. I don't see her. I don't think she's still healthy enough yet. They didn't see the match, and don't be surprised if this is a squash match. I won't be surprised, but yes, Bayley retains.
Yep, we all on the same page about that one though. Bayley retains.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next women's match for the Raw Women's Championship, we have Becky Lynch taking on my sexy Southern Belle, Lacey Evans. So, does Becky become Becky No Belts, or does she retain here? I'll start with you, Carter.
You know what? See, because it's Becky Lacey again twice in a row, I can see Lacey winning that. But I don't think anyone at this moment want to necessarily see Lacey as the champ. Therefore, I see Becky retaining.
Okay. Moxie?
Oh, man. See, I want to go with saying that. I want to agree with saying Becky retains, but honestly, I think they may pull it where Lacey gets the win here. I'm just going off of gut feeling, but the reason why I'm saying that she may win is because the fact is, and nobody's really giving a crap about this pay-per-view. They know Becky can win it back.
I mean, that's a good way to put it.
I mean, I will only challenge that if she can win it back, then why put it on her anyway? Does Lacey really need a weak title reign where she at right now? Really?
No.
I'm going to go with Becky Lynch so we get past Lacey Evans thing so we can get back to Ronda at SummerSlam.
But wait, isn't Ronda out starting a family or whatever? Is that the reason why she's out?
I don't know. She was supposed to come back Monday, like a couple weeks ago, and let everybody know what's happening with her life, and she never came back.
Right, I noticed that. I noticed that. And then there was like a chronicle or something when she was talking about how she want to take some time to make a family. So I'm like, okay, so is Ronda just out for a minute? Are we going to pitch SummerSlam as a champion versus champion match?
Like,
where are we going here?
Right.
Reaching for straws. That's what's happening here. Now, so we got the beautiful ladies out the way. United States Championship match, which was just made on Monday after Ricochet won the Fatal 5-Way. So it's Ricochet taking on Samoa Joe. So this is like an indie classic right here.
I was getting ready to say that. You took the words right out of my mouth.
What you got on this one, Mr. A&A?
Oh, hands down, Joe win this match. Joe win this match. There's no way, as much as I would love to see Ricochet have a championship, he has no personality on WWE yet. Ever since Drew McIntyre played the shit out of Ricochet on the microphone, Ricochet ain't talked since. When I forgot verbatim what he told Ricochet, but when Drew got the mic and said to stop talking, Ricochet says he ain't even look for no microphone.
Right.
So
I want to say you not wrong, but I don't watch WWE then drag Joe through the dirt a lot. I can see them seeing Ricochet as a more interesting U.S. champion.
Are you serious?
And I can see the underdog victory. Look, let me be all the way real. I would like Joe to win this. I think Joe should win this. I don't think it's going to happen. I actually think Ricochet is going to take the belt.
Joe is one of the best stickmen in WWE right now. Alright.
You're right.
And there is no way Joe. Now, it could be one of the fluke wins, but he got fluke wins off a legend, off an icon of Rey Mysterio. Hey, we love Ricochet, but he ain't there yet.
You right.
And he not gonna get that. Like, I see him doing 6:30 pop going right to sleep.
I would love a 6:30 into the Kimura. Like, the sleeper. Just like, look at him. Huh. Oh, he go to sleep now. But you know what Joe is sweet for? Oh, let me just roll my feet over my head. 1, 2, 3. I can see that.
Moxie, what do you think?
I got Samoa Joe winning pretty much basically off of that finish that you said. Maybe like off of like a 6, right into a 6:30. Either he misses it or he goes 6:30 and right into going to sleep. Yeah, because the only reason why I'm saying Joe's winning because the fact is he still has to finish that feud with Mysterio when that ends. Honestly,
ain't he hurt? Ain't Mysterio hurt again?
He is hurt, but they still got to finish that feud.
I mean, Mysterio hurt, but he is like in his 40s, so I excuse it this time.
When you get hurt weekly, I don't know. I feel like that says something. I don't know. I feel like you should notice. You should stop doing something. I'm just saying.
I mean, he want that money. First of all, it's all lead up to the Dominic anyway. Okay, so whenever we get Joe whooping Dominic's ass, that's what we're looking for.
How about that? Let's get
that. That's all I want to see.
Let's get the out of there troll one. Let's get Dominic with the distraction and Ricochet pull something out so everybody be like, what just happened? that was from my dad. Joe gonna go kill him now.
He is.
That way Ricochet could continue on to someone else and Dominic could go, get killed.
I guess. In a steel cage match for the WWE Championship, Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler, it should have been me. So, fan of both these guys, great workers. Steel cage match. I'm actually kind of excited for it. So, who wins?
You mean the match of the night?
Huh?
Just hand down the best match on the card.
No, I want Ricochet and Joe to be the best match on the card. To be honest with you.
Yeah, okay. I'm kind of with you on that one because I'm with you on that one with that being the match of the night on that one.
All right, so
remember when we saw Ricochet live?
Yeah. So who wins it? I'll start off with Moxie. Kofi or Dolph?
Kofi retains. It's not. I don't think it's time. I don't think it's time for him to lose the belt yet.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm shocked he had this long.
Yeah, me too. I agree with you completely.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I thought they was gonna give him the Christian treatment, and I'm like, wait a minute, my clock says June. He had that about 2 months now.
Yeah. Can we establish Kofi hasn't lost a match? Period.
Oh no,
I'm a champion.
He is getting the Cedric Alexander joint right now. That man's just getting blowing it up. All right, Quattro.
Look, I'm rolling. Same thing. Kofi retains. Gonna be a good match. Gonna be some interference. Kofi retains.
You think? I'm trying to think. Who?
As much
Sammy and KO. Then the New Day gonna come down, shut them out. So then that's when something big happens in the ring, and Kofi retains. Gets the 3 count. He don't climb out. He get a pin. He get a pin on Dolph.
Honestly,
in the center of the ring.
Now, if I had just heard about this matchup and didn't see the Wells Fargo spoil ad, I would definitely say Dolph Ziggler was his match. But since we live in Philly and Wells Fargo gotta promote Extreme Rules on television, there's supposed to be a triple threat match between Kofi, Kevin, and Dolph at Extreme Rules.
Yep, I seen that.
So, and Kofi still got the belt, so I'm like, well, I guess I guess is what we're gonna do. I guess we're gonna do the whole booking until SummerSlam for Kofi, and then he gets rid of championship. It better not be Shane. I swear to God, it better not be Shane.
I was.
Yo, it's really looking like for Shane. Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
I heard that.
I would be so mad happy if Shane wins, because I'm like, it's finally happened. I've been. It's finally gonna happen. I'm mad it happened, but it's finally gonna happen. The heel heat is insane.
It's gonna be man, and that's gonna be crazy because it's gonna look like, look, my dad done it, so look, I got the belt now. What's up?
No.
If Shane get that joint, his security is infinite for him to pin that title. Shane mess around and hold that joint and be like, Brock gonna have to come in like, yo, I'm gonna take this off you.
Speaking of that, we're going into our, oh good lord, our unfortunate main event. Seth Rollins takes on Baron Corbin, and we with the special referee to be announced. So, I want to know from you guys first, before we get into who wins, because I think it's obvious. Who is the referee? Mox, who do you think the referee is going to be?
I got 2 people in mind.
Okay.
One is the obvious, and then one is another one that nobody has probably thought about. My obvious pick, it would be Brock Lesnar. It would be Brock Lesnar, right? But the other option is Bobby Lashley.
Just because he's not on the card.
that's one thing, but it's also because the fact is he was supposed to have been Corbin. I think was he supposed to be like Corbin's backup? I think for like a segment on Raw, or I got the wrong person.
I mean, I don't know. They've been like kind of loose.
If I'm gonna pick a ref, first off, can we just have a moment of silence for EC3?
He got mollywopped with that chair.
I feel like he look at his contract every day and get a little mad. The whole of anger in his contract right now. He's like, when they was like, did y'all bury him on stage? He's still laying there. Oh yeah.
Come on.
I'll tell you right now.
Look,
they buried EC3.
Brock,
they buried EC3 so bad. I'm like, you still want him on Universe mode?
It's depressing. It's depressing.
It's bad. Like, it's like, dang.
But I feel like you gotta make Brock the ref on this one. That way you have the idea of, wait a minute, Seth can lose this, and if Seth lose this, do we get a cash in? Do we not get a cash in? It develops more storyline. And even, let's be real, I can see Brock being the ref, and I can see Seth winning. Then that Seth just catches F5 and we just be looking at this like, I know how this is about to go.
All right.
So, Brock for ref.
I don't want to say this. I really don't. Because I'm with Moxie. It's between two people. One is Elias. Because Elias got beat up by all the superstars on Monday.
Right.
And I'm like, maybe he comes back and, still does it for Baron Corbin anyway. Or the pick, I swear to God, it better not happen. Shane.
As soon as you said it, I was like, he about to say Shane.
Yeah.
I had that vibe too.
I don't want it to be Shane because I'm like, he's already in like 4 storylines. So I don't need him in another one.
Airtime.
Exactly. So I'm going to go with Elias for this one. Now, who wins the matchup? Quattro.
I'll go.
Thank you.
Seth.
I mean, it kind of has to be Seth. Moxie,
Yes.
same here.
Seth, because look, nobody's not going to take
Baron
him
Corbin
serious.
can't win a championship in an Applebee's manager outfit. He can't do that.
I was getting ready to say that. The funny thing is that Asia said the same thing. He dresses like a manager that works at a restaurant.
Yeah.
It's called stopping grounds.
Yes.
He's going to stop him into the ground and get the pin.
Exactly.
That's just how this is going to go.
Does Brock cash in?
That depends on who the ref is.
Like I said,
Mr.
Does
Eddie,
it really
I think
matter?
If Shane's the ref, I think if Shane's the ref, Brock doesn't cash in.
No.
so if
I
Elias is
think
the
they
ref,
hold that. Then he can cash in. He can cash in if Elias the ref.
I don't think Brock would cash in just yet. If Brock would cash in, I'm going a little bit far ahead. I say Brock cashes in at Extreme Rules.
I would say SummerSlam. Brock only works big
think SummerSlam?
shows. Brock only works big shows.
He worked Money in the Bank.
That's a big show. And he worked. He climbed.
He didn't work. He just climbed. He just showed up.